the collective I'm talking to, don't look like what they've been through. You don't look like what you've been through. And I'm also hearing, you don't know my story. You don't know the things that I've been through. Oh my God. Woo, all right, let's talk about it. Look, you should feel awesome because you are awesome. It says that you've done a lot of inner child work and you're realizing your self-worth and that it's time to shine your light. You might have had that light dimmed through life. And I think that the way you present yourself, the way that you are confident, you're bold, you step to the occasion, like you definitely don't shy away from challenges. And people just see you bodying shit. They might have seen you go through multiple cycles of beginnings and endings, death and rebirth, and you continue to transform yourself over and over again, much better, much stronger, much wiser. And I'm saying that at 111 on the timer. Before I even get to pulling any cards, I think that there's a collective of people that really appreciate that about you and that inspires them. But there's also a collective of people that likely has something to do with trying to prey on your downfall or dim your light or try to keep you stuck or bound in some sort of way. And they hate the fact that you keep getting up. They hate the fact that you keep getting up. And Spirit is saying that you should be very proud of yourself for having the desire to commit to excellence, having the desire to continue to challenge yourself and say, no, I know I deserve better. I know I deserve more. And you do, even if you haven't seen it yet. The only thing that you, and I just saw 777 on the license plate, just know you are on the right track. You have not seen the best. The best, as I'm splitting the deck, do not give up. Perseverance, strength energy. Your faith is being tested. It also says take your mind off of a negative with a sweet treat. So if you feel like this doesn't resonate with you, and maybe you've been going hard and not seeing anything, I feel like you need to remind yourself that the change starts within. And this would be a really good time to reflect on all of the work that you've done and know that you're not who you used to be. If you look at yourself even 6 months ago, hell, last week, I'm pretty sure that God is making you stronger, wiser, better, day after day after day. And I don't want you to get so stuck in the work. You need to recognize that it really is a marathon and not a race. So it's not about like, okay, I got to get to this and then I got to get to that. And I feel like I'm behind. You are not behind at all. You're exactly where you need to be. Holy and Divine Spirit, what does this collective need to know? Spirit said you are not who you used to be. And you don't look like what you've gone through. And I just set that at 333 on the timer. So it says falling hard for someone, but this also represents self-love, mirror work, and positive self-affirmations. You've been pouring into yourself. Come on. And I have a book in you. You have a book in you. You have a podcast in you. You have an incredible story that is going to bless other people. And some of y'all think that the things that you've been through, other people haven't experienced or they can't relate. You would be very surprised. You will be very surprised. Even for me, I have posted about my my physical journey and my spiritual journey, but specifically my hysterectomy and everything that I've gone through with my health challenges. And I've had people post or message me and say, you know what? I relate to that. And I understand how generational cycles and trauma and things that haven't been healed can affect various parts of your body, specifically your sacral. So I'm not going to go any farther on that. Holy and Divine Source, what else do you want this collective to know right now? Let that shit go. I think this is for a part of the collective that is kind of on the precipice, on the verge of getting on the other side, getting over the hump, Spirit said you are right there. You're getting over the hump. You are closing out. It's almost like there's like a hurdle, an obstacle that you've seen either in multiple people. You've seen the same energy. It could be you getting to a certain point in your career, in your business, in relationships, and you just can't take it any further. But there's something that God has been working on within you, and you're going to see the results on the outside. I'm telling you, 2026 is your year of transformation and forward progress based on the work that you've already done. So this card says, let that stuff go. It says that you are cool, calm, and collected. This is also representative of Eight of Cups energy. And the Eight of Cups is saying, I want 10 cups. I want complete and total fulfillment and happiness, and to be able to share that with everybody I love. But where I am right now, I recognize that this situation, this environment, this job, this relationship, this friend group doesn't value me the way I deserve to be valued, or it can't offer me the level of expansion that I know I deserve. And that's where you are, and you are letting something go. This card also says, so the sloth message, if you look up the sloth, this is kind of related to what they represent spiritually, but it says slow down and relax. Meditate, be present, stay grounded and tapped in. This isn't about, okay, so what do I need to do next? You are on a destined timeline. You're on a timeline where all of the things that you already experienced, the story that brought you to this point, was in order to prepare you for the next level, was in order to prepare you to teach and to share and to build and to create based off the story. So, man, you should be very proud of yourself. Your ancestors and your spirit guides are very proud of you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Of course. So, people, let's start with you. Full sin, go hard or go home. And I think that's a part of the cycle that you've closed out. There were people that didn't want you to go hard. There were people that couldn't see your potential, or couldn't see they couldn't see how big something was going to be, or how big and expansive you are just as a human being, as your personal energy. Your energy signature deserves to be seen by the world. And now that you recognize that, you got away from small people that can't see that in themselves. Period. I did that. There were people that were trying to take not responsibility, but they wanted to take, come on, Holy Spirit. They wanted to take credit. They wanted to take credit for either your glow up, how you do something, who you are. Maybe they saw you being this kind, loving, generous, positive, beautiful person. Like, it's almost like when somebody is mad that you have too many good things going for you, and because they don't feel the same way about themselves, they have to project onto you so that they can kind of do, like, this is what I consider people saying a destiny swap is. It's not necessarily a destiny swap, because your destiny is yours. Can't nobody take it away from you. But it is something to the effect that people will manipulate you and gaslight you so hard that if you don't know yourself, they will make you think that you are them and they are you. You understand? And if these people are very close to you, and if you have such a good heart for people, and you just want everybody to be well and everybody to be better, and you don't expect for folks to move like that, you wouldn't see this coming, and you might take on that energy. If you're an empath, you can definitely resonate with this. This is a lot about the narcissistic empath dynamic, because a lot of narcissists will try to take on your energy because it makes them look better. You know what I'm saying? They can hide all the bullshit they doing behind the scenes because now they are presenting with your energy, because they saying, I did that. But you've gotten over that. You've released that energy, and you should be very proud of yourself. All right. That's it. That's all. I love you guys. If you need any additional clarity, you can always click the link in my bio.